that last video is gonna be my last video today. But we're gonna talk about something serious, because I hear this all the time, and it's so nonsensical to me that I believe that this is genuinely a deliberate narrative implant. Black people don't like each other. Black people don't like each other is a lie that covers the theft. Okay, so they say it, right? People say it to explain violence without naming any systems, to justify abandonment, to rebrand trauma as culture, to make you believe your pain is internal and not inherited. But the real thing is that black people have always loved each other. We've just never been allowed to do it out loud, without interruption, without cost. Love was criminalized during slavery. You couldn't marry, you couldn't protect your children, you couldn't even grieve openly, so love became secret survival. We weren't cold. We weren't cold. We were being watched. Come on. Come on, love was interrupted by separation. Families broken by prison, foster care, job migration. Every generation has been scattered. We didn't fall apart. We were torn apart. And yet we still chose to build family. Barbershops, cookouts, auntie circles, black Twitter. We kept building. You meant to tell me that this is black people not liking each other? Love was turned against us. Gang violence born out of abandoned communities trying to protect themselves. Colorism engineered during enslavement to divide the field and the house. You talk white, a defense against rejection, not hate. And then all of this is misnamed grief. Misnamed grief. That's what that is. We still love, and we are still loving through fragmentation. So no, we don't hate each other. We hate being misunderstood. We hate being projected upon. We hate being hurt with no language for pain. We hate being vulnerable with no models for repair. So when you're never taught how to process pain, you act it out on each other. What? You could see it as black people don't like each other, or you could see it as black people are in the midst of a tragedy with no answers. On a phone call saying hello and nobody's responding. Okay, this assumption, what it really does is that it makes Black death feel deserved. It makes underfunded neighborhoods feel like personal failure. It blocks empathy from the outside and the inside, and it trains us to distrust each other before the world even gets a chance. It rewrites oppression as dysfunction and then asks us why we're not healed yet. Are you serious? Black people love hard. Too hard. We love through betrayal, through policies, through broken promises. We don't lack love. We lack space to show it and stay alive. What? This is why this narrative around black people don't love each other. We can't stand each other. We can't stand our old culture. You must not be locked in. You must not be in the chair, in the seat. Because I've seen us try harder than ever, over and over again, through every crisis, through every denial. We keep trying to figure it out. We're the most critical people of our own self-love conditions. All right, for instance, when we often talk about why you dating outside your race? You know, why you doing all that? Why this going on? Why this going on? Why this going on? And it's because we genuinely care, right? It's just that when you get shown self-policing, right, when self-policing gets proposed to you as education, then instead of empathy, you grow up, right, the big op. You grow up an op. And then you wonder why everybody's looking at you like this. It's because you went to a school system, got cooned out, right, or got raised at home, got cooned out. And now you're in society acting like this. When in reality, our culture needs time to grieve, space to process, space to love safely. Without being watched for once. Without being a spectacle. Like, do you get where I'm getting at? Like, this is one of the things where, like, I can tell, like, people don't understand, they misunderstand the whole real thing that Zeus Network and all those other platforms do to us. And the worst thing about it is that it sells the notion that black people ever got a chance to love freely. It makes it seem like black people have just chosen to be disruptive and all of this. I didn't even get to choose where I was born. I was born in Georgia with black skin. Does that sound like it was optional? Family separated immediately upon landing in this country. Tell me someone else that happened to. I'm just saying, like, It's such an upsetting ass conversation. And the thing is, my folks been trying to tell me don't cuss in these videos, but I promise you, this one of them ones that y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Anybody who's sitting there talking like this, we might as well change their skin color now. We might as well change him. Cause black people have been trying the hardest this entire time. And you either gonna respect it or you not. That's where I'm at. That's why I keep going back to it's okay to leave the culture if you're too exhausted. Because black culture is not about exhaustion at all. Black culture is not about exhaustion. And some people think it is. Some of y'all really think it is. Some of this is really a personal rebuke. Because black culture is not about exhaustion. That's the thing I fear for it the most. I fear that we'll get to this place where instead of treasuring the fact that we've been able to build, we've been able to start over and over again, find the footing over and over again, reach our ancestors over and over again. We would rather criticize the fact that we were oppressed. Just a sickening thing to see. I just had to comment on it because it's one of those things where the accusation is so false, man. Bro, got me done stressed. But I hope you get the message. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting to me. Good God.